Y'all, I am so excited that I really don't even know how to feel. For the last few weeks, my husband has been joking, telling me and my daughter that, eventually he was going to join the gym and start working out. This morning, when I got off from work, I called him, and that's nothing unusual. And he was talking to me, and he was like, hey, you can go ahead and let your audience know that, I'm going to let you start training me. And I'm like, what? And he was like, I'm serious. He said, I've been had my membership ever since last week, but I was wanting to surprise you. And I can't lie, he really got me with this one, y'all. I'm so excited. But the reason why I wanted to discuss this is because, again, I've said it before, but I talk to women all the time that's like, oh, I want to start eating healthy. I want to start working out. But my boyfriend or my husband is sabotaging my, effort or results or whatever have you. When I tell y'all I love my husband and we have been through like literally every single thing together, we started from the bottom up. Y'all know our backstory. We were literally drug addicts when we got together. We did not have a thing, nothing but our clothes. And believe me, that's not saying much. But I've been in the gym for 4 years coming up in August. I've been on my journey a little bit longer than that, but I'm talking about the day that I set foot in my hometown gym. Coming up on August will be 4 years. I never really expected this from my husband because he told me right away that hey, he wasn't with it. Like that's my thing. If I wanted to do it, that was fine. He was cool with it. He would be home when I got home, but he didn't want no part in it. That he was too old. That he had tried it, when he was younger. And if y'all not new to my page, y'all know that it's 19 years in between him and I. But he just said, he just didn't care for it, and I accepted that. And rewind a little bit, if y'all also know, we both struggled with our weight because of transfer addiction. After we got clean off of drugs, we turned to food. But my husband is kind of always off and on throughout the years, kind of somewhat had a issue with his weight. And then sometimes, due to drug addiction, he would lose weight and then just gain weight. But, here recently, or like 4 years ago, we both had gained a lot of recovery weight. It literally took a year after me losing all of my weight for him to make up his mind to do it. I never forced him, never said anything, just, he just finally made up his mind to do it after I was already a year, into weight loss. Periodically, he would tease me and somewhat like be serious, but teasing, I never could really tell. And he would just say, like, well, I'm going to give you a year in the gym and, and after that, I'm going to step in there and I'm going to blow right past you. And I'm like, okay, well, you probably could, but, you're not. He's like, you going to see, you going to see. And then over time, I would ask him about it, and he would just catch an attitude and just like laugh it off. But then sometimes catch an attitude and like, girl, like, no, I'm not doing that. But still, I kept going. Okay, I didn't look at my husband like he was trying to sabotage my results. I found a way to make it work, even though we had two different, we just weren't on the same page when it came to that. But y'all, imagine if I had quit just because it would have been so convenient. He was not feeling it. This was not, imagine had I had quit. When I tell y'all that this shit sets a tone, it sets a tone. You never know who's watching, and it may not happen when you're ready, but who's to say? Don't look up within a year, 2 years time and just think somebody's going to magically. And then again, ladies, your husband, your spouse, your friends, your kids, they may never, but it's worth a try. Like, why do y'all give up so easily? And why do y'all fault other people for you not making progress? You don't know who you could influence to take the next few steps. And again, like I said, it may not be when you want it to happen. This is a big surprise to me. It's been 4 years since I've been in the gym, okay? 4 years. That's how long it took him. Not that I was keeping track. I really had gave up. I love my husband. I don't care if he never came, okay? That's it. That wasn't going to create a problem or anything like that. But just look. I'm telling you, getting fit, people transform their life once every never. When you pull that shit off, it sets a tone. So if you have a spouse, somebody that you want to join you on your journey, or you want to do it with somebody and they ain't with it, or maybe they started off and they quit and just like, I hope that this will encourage you and influence you to just keep going, okay? Expect nothing, but you just never know, so keep going.